a bright and sunny or a rainy day, I could listen to K. Rene. Topics of the day: why sex don't match the love, our relationship sucks, why the boys play, experience immaturity, politics and currency gains, economics. Spotify it, you can find it. Sign of the times for the deaf, dumb and blind. Don't miss it. Call the number one, state your name and what's your interest. K. Rene, K. Rene, K. Rene, K. Rene, K. Rene.
Hey everybody, what's up? What's going on? How are you doing today? It is Wednesday, hump day, middle of the week. You're going to catch that corner part of the TV. I tried to push it back as much as I could, but if I push it back any further, it's going to fall off the fucking table that it's sitting on. So I'm going to leave it alone. So welcome back. Happy International Women's Month. Okay, happy International Women's Month. I just am here to bless you with a new episode of my afternoon thoughts on a random. It is episode 11, and I thought when I was coming in, I was like, that is some dope shit. It's episode 11. There's a full moon this Friday. Yay. And there's an eclipse in Virgo. It's a lot going on with the planets. But I am your host, K. Rene. I am a podcaster of many different shows and avenues and things that I, again, continue to create, which is good-ass content, I believe, because I believe in myself and I believe in what I do. So if you are new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe, go down to the bottom, hit the bell there so you can get the ding and the alerts so that when I go live, or I drop videos or anything in my community area on my page, post of, updates, pictures, events, things of that nature, please make sure that you definitely, find yourself and take a look and gather and, bring yourself into my world. Also make sure that you like and subscribe and share this content if you will. I appreciate it. I mean to make everything shake like it was an earthquake, shake out like an earthquake, but I knocked the table. But anyway, also you can find me on Spill, and you can find me on Fanbase K Rene. I'm also on TikTok still at Rene Show. Like to post my little content over there. And I am on Alignable and LinkedIn for the business side of things. If you want to purchase a cake or you're looking for cleaning services, you can find me over there as well. Connect. I'm also on Blacklisted. It's fairly new, getting familiar with it a little bit more, but I don't think they have a desktop version to that. So I like to kind of keep things separated so I'm not kind of weaving everything in together. Because it gets confusing. So if you will, you can go on my website at krene.online.com. You know what? I think it's just KReneOnline. That's what it is. .com. I'll put it in the description box. I forget myself because I'm always just, sharing the tag with, the link with everybody, so that they have it. So anyway, I just want to let you all know, if you're not doing anything later, around 9ish and on the Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast, and if you're on West Coast, 6:00 your time, and I'm going to be live during the K Rene Show this evening. I'll be joined with Camille, Creative Camille. You all know her and seen her on my other show that I have, which is Riddle Me This Live Show, which is with the Distance Podcast. And of course, Creative Camille and myself, that's Zebo Jones and Treese Cuz. And I also have, of course, the K Rene Show. So like I said, if you're new to this channel, this is just one of my little side pieces that I do once a week usually. And then I have the Rene show, which deals with women issues and single life and dating and sex and all those good things. So tonight we're going to have some special topics that you don't want to miss. Ladies, we're going to get into it. And fellas, if you're around, you are free to join us as well. We love when you chat with us and you send your little messages, and yeah, we appreciate it. So we will be here at 9 on this channel. Okay. So anyway, these are basically just my little random thoughts. Again, these are things I be thinking about as I'm at work. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And that's how I feel. I be on what the fuck moments a lot. So, I have to come to this realization, and I feel like I'm always hustling hard. I hustle hard on all the apps. I hustle hard with posting and, everything. I feel like I'm always hustling hard, and I swear that hustle hard, it is something you just can't even take a break from when you are just all in it, doing a lot of things by yourself. I mean, running a business, running your home, base, again, you don't have anyone to share some of the hustle with, you know what I mean? So women, we have really gotten into this place for the last several years, and I want to say at least within the last decade. I will be bold enough to push it back to say from 2015. That there's been a lack of the laziness and the hustle within a lot of other people. And you don't really get a lot of the hustle from people anymore, and meaning that when you are also like in a committed relationship with a male, especially, they not hustling like they used to either. You know what I mean? Like you may find yourself having to hold down your partner. You feel like you've taken on more work and having to basically make all majority of the finances. Like you flip within the script to become the breadwinner of your household. And sometimes you fall into that trap because, maybe your man may have had a career, a job, whatever, a business that tanked, went through, or now they have a dream. And the dream is they want to do for themselves and be to themselves and create for themselves and bring all this income in, as within a new business adventure or another dream that they tend to have that's going to be working. And, for better or worse, till death do you part, right? Sickness and in health. So again, I don't think any woman should be taking on a project to help makes their partner's dreams come true, where you're feeling like more of the stress and having to do more of the work. And that's draining, especially mentally, because you want to believe in. But I think there's a cutoff period that when you got to stop believing and you be like, all right, you're going to have to do something out here on a 9 to 5, a 8 to 4 or something, because this ain't, cutting it. We can't do this within all of these years to come, and hopefully it makes, good and maybe not. And then therefore, again, you're exhausted and burnt the fuck out. And they were talking on CBS Morning about Gen Zers and not them, Gen Xers. And, where the burnout stage started for us, Gen Zs, and, and for what reasons was it? And it was more so where it was leaning on at like 25, because we've been like them latchkey kids for years, like early age, like we were cooking at an early age, letting ourselves in, watching, babysitting ourselves at a young age. So we grew up very young. And now as we're in mid-age, we are fucking exhausted. And so it's like a conveyor belt, a robot, if you will. We just keep having to go through the motions. But when you're trying to find something successful, especially in partnerships out here with people, and they've lost that hustle hard mentality and ethics and that, and yeah, you're just like, nah, I think I'm just going to be better by myself. I think I can handle these things more so on my own, because this is going to bring me to a whole different level of stress. But again, nobody supports you more than you. So when you are hustling hard with your business and you're trying to push and do your thing and what your, content or whatever your hands are in, as far as whatever pots that you're trying to, of course, grow revenue, no fucking friend or family member is gonna fucking support that at all. They like to come in later once they see things have become more on a popping level and you doing the damn thing. Then they want to kind of come from out the woods and be lurking around corners like, nah, leave me the fuck be. So I'm gonna be a tick for tack person. I'm telling you, because if you come at me, friends who don't do any kind of support of any sort, family members that be looking for free fucking baked goods and discount prices and shit, let you find some business or something. I'll be like, did you put a website together? I can show you somebody that can do a landing page for you. That's a good job. I feel like you're going to do real good with that. And let me know how it works out and everything for you. Yeah, that's the kind of time I'm going to be on. I'm serious. And I had to really come to that realization, like, even for a little post, a little blog, a little whatever, you'll never see them on there as a supporter, but then want to know why you ain't on social media. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, I wish the fuck I would go dance around just so we can stay connected. No, fuck that. Anyway, so I'm doing this ancestry DNA thing, because I need answers. I got questions and I need to find out what the fuck is happening. And so I signed up for Ancestry. Always want to call it something different. I signed up for it, but I was putting together my family tree, and that is really not where I need to be, is on the family tree. I need to get the DNA kit. And I remember one of my friends, now two of them, even including my therapist, was like, did you get the DNA kit? And I was like, why does everybody keep asking me about the DNA kit? Because you need that. Basically, that's the purpose of this shit. So you can get like where your traits and stuff come from. I was like, okay, but I was going down a rabbit hole when I was going through my family tree and was, really confirming like, that's my people, and how they had them listed in their jobs and criteria. I was like, oh shit. And then they got my grandfather, not my great-grandfather, my grandfather's father. They got him, his birth certificate, his race is mulatto. And I was like, how the fuck? Okay, so the census has been around since like before the 2000s. Like they was back in. So you can see records of the year that they gathered this. So my grandparents were born in 17 and 18, and, they're in that tribe. So their parents, was born 18 something. So I need to get the DNA test. So they got the kits on sale until St. Patrick's Day. I'm gonna get in there before that sale ends, because I need, like I said, I need answers to questions that I have. So anyway, with that being said, I wound up having to keep the goddamn free trial. I was like, shit, but whatever. I was sitting here thinking to myself, I'm so mad right now with this fucking country. This country is blowing my fucking mind. And I really am I feel like one of those women in one of those fucked up marriages, and you be like, I just need to just push the divorce papers and just get the process going. Like, you scared to leave, and I was reading on Rosie O'Donnell was like, I'm moving to fucking Ireland until they got all the rights together for everybody here in this country. I'm like, well, bye, Rosie. Damn. And I was like, shit, maybe some of it would have paid off to become a big time fucking star or something, where you could have put your dual citizenship and processed that shit years ago before we knew we was going to come to this shit show. that we are all starring in as like the main actors and actresses. And it's like, I'd like to move to another country too. I'd like to go away for 1,000. But yeah, I know I ain't fuck them trips. But anyway, the fucking White House, yo. I be trying to gather, like, what are we looking at here? And what are we doing? What are we doing? They had a White House car show yesterday. Did y'all see this shit? Because the fucking Tesla shit, the stock is plummeting down on that bitch. First of all, fuck before Elon thought about bringing his silly rabbit ass through here to be in charge of Doge or whatever the fuck. And when he bought Twitter, and I still wasn't even on Twitter. I don't give a fuck. I never was pressed to get a fucking Tesla nor that fucking Transformer truck. No disrespect to the Transformers, but they, that shit is ugly. But the president, I'm gonna buy a Tesla, nigga. It's Tesla. So it's a split between you trying to say his name, but Hitler too. Like, I get it. I know, I see how they run together. Tesla. Like, and then he said, I like to drive cars, but I can't. Like, I know you can't. I'm not allowed to drive. But he's buying one. So you're going to keep it, he said, on the White House property so the staff and everybody could use it like a community fucking clown car. You can't even say the name correctly. They had several Teslas lined up in the fucking front lawn. I mean, like, this dude, he is on his own national fucking TikTok, fucking Instagram live all day, every day. So the price of aluminum and steel tariffs are going up. So that means I need to get my fence together, like, now, depending on what material I want to go in. But yeah, this motherfucker here is crazy. Anyway, I'm starting to notice that there's a guy that kind of hangs out at my son's school when I drop him off. And he's an old guy. Like, I'm not going to say older, because when I say older, I throw in like to say, okay, he's like, 10 years older than from my age, but he's an old man. All right. And it's like he purposely waits there, like he's parked until I get there so that he can just speak and say good morning. And I'm like, okay. Hi. Like, you trying to be a sugar pops? A sugar pop. We're good over here, dads. We're good over here, pops. Like, he's always there. And I just started recently seeing him maybe within the last week and a half, maybe 2 at the most. And then when I cross my son away to put him at the doors at school, he's gone. Like, he knows the clockwork when I pull up. I was like, this is fucking crazy, man. Okay. Anyway. Ladies, don't get yourself too wrapped up into compliments because you may have not had one or a few in so long and you don't really know how to take that as genuine, like it's going to go, in a different direction. Okay, there we go. I think it's just the fact that some women get wrapped up a lot because of the fact of what they haven't had or not used to, and it's not on the normal of how things are used to be out here. But it's all bullshit. They can compliment or whatever. But again, if you find yourself having to be like the person that's always chase, and that's another bitch move, that you can pick up with certain guys that are out here in your world, in your realm, floating around. If you exchange your number with somebody, if they seem like they are somewhere on the same kind of timeline that you are on, wanting to get to know you and all about you, great. But if you feel like when they're not communicating, or they don't kind of just do a quick check-in, or they still don't call, like they're still stuck on this texting, text shit. Take that as a sign and have no interest. I want you to be vigilant of that this year, okay? To not fall into the trap, because cuffing season is thawing the fuck out. If you are involved and you're wrapped up in a cuff season, it's thawing out. Spring is 8 days away, okay? And people are kind of starting to get to the stretch position, like, get off of me. Like you're starting to wake yourself up like a bear that's been hibernating. So there are plenty of other options that you may be able to run into as the season now changes. People are going to be more local because of the fact that even the motherfucking MAGA supporters, they're not going to be able to go no motherfucking where either. They can't afford it. They are in the same motherfucking game, Hunger Games, that we're in right now, okay? So with all that being said, just again, I want you to be smarter this year, all right? I'm taking notes for myself too. Being smarter, get yourself involved in something that stimulates your mind, not absence and silence and wondering, and don't get your mind wrapped up too much like that, because you're gonna make yourself sick. And then it becomes an issue because you're going to start to see like you're back in a pattern where people feel like there's this entitlement that you're supposed to be running and chasing them. Like, no, people are too old for that shit. And that's the thing. It always comes from people that know better. Like, what planet are you on? But anyway, I got my finger tattooed last week. I wanted to go to the tattoo convention. That didn't work out. And it's okay. Because I looked at everything that was pretty much going on. I was like, you know what? That's really not even like my theme and style too much of the lineup that they had going on. But I want more. And so I wanted to see like how one was going to look. And don't take this as any negative gesture to any of you out there, but I've been showing this off like if it's a wedding engagement ring, and so I've been like wearing my rings to bring more attention and stuff to it, like but I want more. So this means prosperity. I'm trying to get the angle right on the camera. Okay, so that means prosperity. So I'm thinking of others that I do want to get, like, fuck it. But I did plant my flowers, seeds the other day. My neighbor with the garden next door was like, you better hold on before you put anything else in the ground, because the way that Baltimore temperatures spin the block and get colder again at night, you might lose some shit. But I was like, but my friend said that I can, and certain things I can. So, but I did read the back of the seeds, and it's telling me within my area between April to like through May or something like within those grounds. So anyway, there is some type of garden show that's coming up. I think I will be in there. Feel like I'm starting to change over already. Okay, like these are the things that I've been interested in doing. So I think, like I said, once I said everything of how I'm gonna do it, so I'm back. I'm back to a project doing that. That's where I am. But if you're not, again, busy tonight, make sure that you chat with us at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to have a good old time. Me and my Q&As. And it's going to be titled, Dating Multiple People. How do you do it? And is it possible? So we're going to dive into that. So again, this is your girl, Rene. If you made it through, drop me a heart. Happy birthday to my cousin, Sherry baby. She is Pisces queen, and she's going to be going on a vacation soon, and she's going to have a good old time. So today is her birthday. Happy birthday. Love you, darling. Thank you all for tuning in. Love you back, because I know you said you love me too. I love you back. Okay. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you later on tonight. Bye.